Good afternoon, everyone. This time I'd like to call the meeting to order for Planning Commission meeting for May 3rd, 2023. Could I have a roll call, please?
Chairman Zarguni,
Present.
Vice Chairman Miller,
Here.
Commissioner York,
Here.
Commissioner Mandel is absent, Commissioner Salazar Garza,
Here.
Commissioner Munoz is absent, Commissioner Murtahi,
Here.
Commissioner Lerma, Commissioner Hedrick.
Here.
We have a quorum to conduct the meeting.
Thank you so much. Mr. Could you please read the public comments statement for the record, please?
Certainly. Thank you, Chairman. Citizens will be allowed to attend and make public comments in person at City Planning Commission meetings. The public is invited to speak on any agenda item and any other items that pertain to the Planning Commission. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. If you choose to speak during this period, you will not be allowed to speak again when the specific item is being considered in order of the agenda. Please state your name and address when you speak at the microphone, and if you could do the sign-in sheet that's up next to those double doors with your name and address, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, does anyone would like to speak regarding any public comments item, regarding any public items? None. I will move forward to the approval of the absences for the Vice Chairman Miller and Commissioner Munoz.
I'll make a motion, we approve the absences.
We have a motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to approval of the minutes from April 19, 2023. Do you have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to the consent public hearing, item number A. For the record, I will be abstaining from item number 5. Vice Chairman Miller will be presenting that item, but for now, let's go ahead and do item number 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening, Commissioners. Mark Orozco with Development Services, Planner 3. I'm going to be reading into record consent items A, 2, 3, and 4. Item number 2, White Cap preliminary. This is a conditional plat for Unit 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and 1E with a combined acreage of 241.84. The item number 3 is Pearson Addition, Block 2, Lot 6, replat of 0.25 acres. And the both plats are meeting the Texas Local Government Code and the TRC review comments, and staff recommends approval. Reading into record item number 4, time extension for Shannon Estates West Unit 13. It's a final plat of 10 acres. This is their first request. Staff also recommends approval, and we are available for questions at this time.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any question for staff for item 1, 2, 3, and 4? Commissioner Salazar Garza.
Yes, I just have a question on this. I was looking at the part of the AE zone to provide, and I see that this is something that's pretty large, and my concern is making sure that that what they're doing is abiding all by for drainage. I was just wanting to make sure that what they're doing and their building is gonna be something that have to do with proper drainage, being that there's gonna be so many units being built out there. And could you give me a little bit more of an idea of how they plan on doing that, being that this is, I noticed it on, I guess it's on number 6. It said, provide floodplain boundaries with labels on plat, indicating the entire property is an AE zone.
Number 6 on land development.
Yes, because it was not addressed.
With the drainage.
The one I'm showing that's not addressed is number 7. Let's see. Let me move.
What? Right here. Well, with the drainage, wouldn't it be something to have to do with the flood zone?
All that was asking more was for the new Mark's saying they
No, she's looking at,
Am I looking at
Which
the?
item are,
you're on
here it
white
is.
cap, right?
you're talking about the white cap?
Right, the bold type labels for
is
each
that
phase
different?
unit within
This
each
is
unit
different.
boundary. That one was addressed number 6 on land
This
development.
is, item, well, there's several sixes here. This is a comment, provide floodplain boundaries with labels on plat to verify plat note number 2 indicating entire property is in AE zone. Provide contours and lightweight lines on plat. There, I think you just passed it.
There's 2 number 6s, that's why. Okay. Was on plat, okay. So the reason this one is not addressed because there's a sheet 1, and we look at the plat, and it kind of looks a little congested there on that first page. So the first page is showing this place here is showing like a phasing plan, and that's where they were showing the contours. And so I just had them remove that one from that page there. But we do need the contours on all sheets, on all the plat sheets.
Okay, I mean, I'm for it. I think that's great that they're trying to do something like this. I just know that, we've had so many issues of flooding and, improper drainage and things that the city has had to continue to tackle on this issue. And being that this is going to be something that's big, and I'm sure it's going to be nice, I just want to make sure that this is something that, we're going to have that proper.
Yeah, the developers the consultants are here too as
Oh,
well.
okay.
For what it's
And
worth,
they-
the plat doesn't.
Go ahead.
The plat doesn't approve any of the drainage. They'll have to submit construction plans and all they have a general drainage plan that was submitted here, but they'll have to actually submit full,
Construction
construction
plan
plans
for
with
permit.
engineering, design, calculations and so forth. So all that'll get worked out at the next stage.
And they would be required to build to floodplain standards, so, as far as the construction goes.
Yeah.
Any other question for staff? Okay, at this time, I'd like to open the public hearing comments, item 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does anyone would like to speak regarding any of these items? None, I will close the public hearing, and I will entertain a further discussions or motion on these items.
I'll make a motion that we approve items 2 through 4 as presented.
Well, second.
We have a motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Okay, moving on to item B number 5. I will be abstaining from this item. Vice Chair Miller will take care of it.
Okay, continuing with public hearing discussion for item B. I'm sorry, it's another time extension. Number 5, this is for Westwood Heights Unit 4. It's a final plat of 9.06 acres. This is the 6th request for this project. I did make a memo and did provide some reasoning for the 2 requests that were pretty consistent with each other, numbers 4 or 5, and the request this time at number 6. They are trying to get the reimbursement agreement finalized. So that was our main reasoning for number 6. Staff does recommend approval on this item as well.
Commissioners, do you have any questions for staff?
I do. But procedural question first. If y'all recommend approval, why not put it on consent?
In the past, if it's been I think if it exceeds 3 or 4,
Okay, that's fine.
just as a courtesy, we place it
Just
on
curious.
individual consideration.
If staff's recommending consent, I think I'll defer to y'all's judgment, but just to confirm, because I know I asked a question, but in y'all's opinion, they are moving forward. They're not just stating we're working on some reimbursement agreement to try and buy time. They've been consistently working on it.
Cost.
Yes, they did provide the cost estimates to us in January, and we've asked for the application to be updated, and so hopefully we'll be moving it forward to council shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions for staff? I'll open up the public hearing on item number 5. If anybody would like to speak on item number 5, please stand. I see none. With that, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve item number 5 as presented.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, moving on to the director's report.
There's no report for this evening.
Wonderful. Okay, well, Cameron, you can come back in, but he's probably already headed to the parking lot. Yep, with that, we're adjourned. Future agenda items? No, with that, we're adjourned.
Thank you.